Afternoon, folks. So we're here on Off-Road TV talking about this thing.
I'll have you know that this is my pride and joy.
Do you see how he's off? He's off.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
What did you do?
Oh, shit happened. I took the. Well, I put it on the window and then the F came off and then the dash came off and then the R came off
And the windscreen came off.
So I basically was like on the bonnet on my knees going, and I like stood back and I was like, man, that doesn't look so good. But then what I figured is that it shouldn't be straight because the sign is off-road.
Yes, that is.
See?
So you're heading downhill.
Yeah. So that's what I did.
I like it. Okay, cool.
I meant that. Anyway, look, the full one's on the back, okay? When we get round there, we can talk about that. Nice sign, you've got the whole thing on straight. Well done.
Afternoon, guys. So we're here going through Darren's car. He's one of the members on Off-Road TV.
Cruiser. It's an FJ Cruiser. Come on, there's only 3 cars in the whole convoy.
Damn it.
Take 75.
All right.
You got this?
Yes. I think we're swimming the bloody river.
Right.
Afternoon, guys. Wayne from Off-Road TV, and we are here to talk about Darren's FJ Cruiser. Sorry.
Yes.
Righto.
Give it its proper title, please.
So what year? Because I do believe they stopped making these, so I don't even know what year they stopped making these.
They stopped making them in 2017.
Yep.
And this is a 2012. So
okay. Oh wow.
2012 didn't have the long-range tank, and it didn't have crawl control. So everything beyond that had a long-range tank and crawl control.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, she's done, what have I done now? 125,000 Ks? Yeah. So not too bad.
Just breaking it in.
I am. Gently, obviously.
Righto, so we'll start the front. So obviously we've got the old bull bar.
Yep, so this is the TJM Outback bull bar. So it's I think they call it the T13. So that was one of the first things I did to it. Yeah. Which was good, but then the whole front of it drooped, so then I had to upgrade my suspension. Yeah. So that's a note to people. You make these modifications, it has ramifications. But yeah, bull bar went on, and then did the 2-inch lift just to kind of compensate for that. No winch at this stage, just because of weight issues and FJ having a kind of limited GVM, so you've got to balance things up with it. But it's a sturdy bull bar, but it is heavy. I'm pretty sure it's about 75 kilograms all in. Yeah. So it's Yeah, nice. So it must be just taking the mick here. Oh, so God. You're from Scotland. Yes. So when you came to Australia and they told you to put this bit of steel on front of your car. Yeah. I mean, you don't have anything to really run into. Well, we've got cows and sheep to run on.
Okay.
But we just tend to hit them.
Okay.
We don't. Yeah, no, we have bull bars. I bet you that's why it's called a bull bar. I guarantee we probably invented it. That's probably there's a bold assertion, but.
Righto.
But so we've got a lot. Actually, I almost wrote off an Alfa Romeo hitting a deer just before I moved to Australia. So yeah, we've got creatures. We've got creatures, but not kangaroos.
Righto. So hopefully we don't hit anything. We need the spotties to see them, obviously. Yeah.
So these are the hardcore. What are they? The BZR X215. So it's 9-inch spotties. Yeah. They're pretty good. I was going to go for the Great Whites, but they were like, I think they were about $1,200, and they were really heavy. So these were, I think I got these for $450, and they're a good bit lighter. And yeah, they look good. I'm pretty chuffed with them actually. So
I see everyone's going this new LED thing. I mean, I've got those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed to work alright.
And they've got the because what I liked about it as well, you've got the driving light just round the edges. Yeah. So it just looks cool.
Yeah, sweet. Cool, so what else we got? We got a winch under here?
No winch yet. So at the moment I'm looking as to whether I change the bar. So there are some FJ bars out there that are around about the 50 kilogram mark, so I could change the bull bar and then put the winch on and pretty much keep the same weight. So that's one of the options. TJM bash plates under there as well.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So while we're at the front, any mods, tunes?
No, nothing major.
This is petrol, yeah?
So this is a 4-litre V6 petrol. Okay. The only thing I've put in there is the ARB compressor. Yeah. I haven't got the dual battery, but we'll see. I just run a battery box, so you'll see that in a minute. But yeah, great engine, but it is pretty greedy.
Yeah,
but no, it's got plenty of power in it, so I quite like
and
it.
I run a few tours as well, and whenever the FJs come along, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
have you got some extra fuel?
Yeah, fuel. Well, the thing is, you know, 4-litre V6, and then they put a 72-litre tank in it.
Yeah,
it's it doesn't take you far. So I think
the city's good. But
I did a tour and I had 5 jerry cans. I think I had 3 on the roof and 2 in the car. Fuel is.
I don't know where that guy's sleeping. He's got no rooftop tent. He's got
a rooftop tent because I had too many jerry cans.
but, right,
yeah, that's pretty much for the front.
Moving on.
Yes.
So no scrub rails. Just got the side steps.
Yeah. So those are the Toyota rock rails. So. They're pretty good. They're like $500. I've clobbered them a good few times. They're absolutely fine. The only thing with them is they don't stick out. So
yeah, so it's more of a slider.
Yeah, it's more of a slider. I had steps on there, but the FJ had to go on a weight diet. Oh yeah. So I had steps, and each of them was, I don't know, they were like 3 kilograms. It's not much, but in the grand scheme of things, when you've got 500 kilograms to play with, 12 kilograms of steps, but no, these are pretty solid. I'm quite happy with them as well. A lot of people run with those, but I have seen a lot of other people just buy the ones that sort of stick out a bit. It would be handy with the rooftop tent just to be able to step. But yeah.
Cool. So what kind of rubber is this?
It's black. Yeah, that's
good.
Yeah, no, it works really well. No.
Does it job?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Those are Toyo Open Country RTs. So the RT is rugged terrain.
Yep.
So it's a cross between the all-terrain and the muddy. So it's a bit more aggressive than the all-terrain and a little bit less sort of aggressive than the muddy. So it's a combo of the two.
Yeah, okay.
I was a bit worried when I got them, like how they'd be on sand and how they'd go, but they've been brilliant on rocks, on tracks, on mud. Yeah, really good.
Oh, cool.
Tried to get one recently.
Yeah.
Can't get them. Just completely
this
sold
time
out.
of year is crazy.
Yeah. The website just says no date for when you can get them. So it's a bit like that with everything. But no, they're good. And I know a lot of people run the Toyo 80s, just the all-terrains.
Yeah.
Online and that they get really good feedback. So yeah, I'm happy with them. I would definitely go with them again. Oh, and I'm just running the that's the 17-inch stock wheels.
Yep.
I might change them at some point. The FJs look quite cool with the black alloys.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll see.
Everything in black.
Yeah.
That's cool. And just I don't know how offset these are or anything. I suppose it doesn't matter too much.
I can't remember. I think it's about as it is. It's about, I think it's about positive 13, 14, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So when I moved, I think I can't remember if they're 7.5 or 8.5, but I'll probably go 9 if I change the wheels out, and then the offset will change as well. So, but with the 285, so these are 285s.
Yeah.
It comes with 265, so I've gone from 31 to 33. You just get away with that in terms of.
I was going to say, it looks
the
pretty close, yeah.
If you go bigger than 285, you need to do a bit of a chop here because it will rub.
My favourite.
Yeah.
Get the grinder in there.
Yeah, so I haven't done that to her. I feel bad just cutting her, so I've left it at the moment.
Righto, so I'll get to the 10 in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get there. Oh, so, suspension as well.
Oh yeah.
We didn't cover that.
Okay.
All right. Suspension. Yeah, suspension.
Do you have a suspension?
I do have suspension.
Upgrade?
Yeah. Oh, an upgrade. Yeah. These are great questions. I love them. Keep them coming.
Meaning, do you have a lift or not?
Yeah. So when I put the bull bar on, I did 2-inch lift, and then obviously the tires went from 31 to 33. But with the weight of everything I've got on it, it does equate to about a 2-inch lift. So I've got what have I got? Outback Armour adjustable springs. Yeah. So pretty happy with those. It's got about 20 different settings, front and rear.
Is that easy to get to? Like your settings?
Yeah, the front's okay. It's just a dial at the top of the shock. Yeah. These ones are a bit more tricky because they're right down the bottom there.
Ah, okay.
But when I put the tent on and you're quite loaded up, it actually makes a difference. I thought it'd be a bit of a gimmick, but to be honest, sometimes when she's fully loaded, you'll notice that sort of nose drop. Yeah. You just adjust it a little bit, and that kind of goes away. Okay. So yeah, awesome. I've been really pleased with them. And it's good suspension. The ride is pretty good on road, pretty good off road. So yeah, happy enough with that as well.
Yeah, it's like mine as well. Like when I go off road, when I've got the canopy on, I'll set it.
Yeah.
And then, but that's for on-road and off-road. Like you see some people set it for on-road and off-road. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
I'd rather set it for off-road, you know, because...
Nah. Like there's times when I've taken everything out of it and I'm driving around the city and it's like clattering away and I'm like, what is wrong with this thing? And then it just needs adjusted because it's set for the weight, so it's good.
Cool. I must say, it's probably the first FJ I've seen with no massive like rear bar. You know, you get the tire, you get the jerry can, the water can, and the high lift jack.
So I looked at the rear bar because there's some pretty cool rear bars, and obviously you get the rear bar and then you, like you say, you get the double tire holder and that. But I think with the 2 spares plus the rear bar, it adds about 150 kilograms.
Jeez.
So it's a lot of weight to put on it. I've got the long range, we'll get to that, but I've got the long range tank under there, so full, that's about 140 kilograms. So you're adding about 300 kilograms to the back of the car, plus the tent, plus everything else. So yeah, I've shied away from that because it would just be too much for it.
Cool. Rubbish bag?
Yep, rubbish bag, so crash pads.
Oh, so clean. Don't look at mine.
Yeah, I know.
Like fish guts and...
Jake was like, can I put my rubbish in there? I'm like, of course you can, man, that's what it's for.
Shoes go in there.
Yeah, no, this thing's cool, but it's typical when you buy stuff. So I bought this bag and I come running down and I put it on, and then like I realised that I've covered up my reverse camera because the reverse camera sits in the centre there. So then I have to buy a bracket to relocate. So that's the K-on bracket that relocates the reverse camera to there, which is cool. Yeah. But you know, simple act of buying a rubbish bag means another modification. But yeah, I'm finding this super handy. I know loads of people have got them.
Up there, maybe,
yeah. Oh, and look, see, I've got the I've got the whole thing here, and it's straight, and I've got the YouTube thing as well. So I'm really proud of the back of it. I didn't do so well at the front.
I didn't know who it was until I saw the plate.
Yeah, so quite happy with that.
Cool.
And yeah, so underneath we've got, that's the Toyota standard tow bar, which just came with it. I've got the trailer, what's it called again?
The recovery thing?
The Tow Pro thing, that's the one, yeah. Scrub that. Yeah, so I've got I've just added this about a couple of months ago, so that's the Outback Accessories long range fuel tank. So that adds 120 litres, and you also keep the stock tank. So I've got 192 litres now, and what I kind of liked about this tank is you can see how snug it is. Some of the other ones I looked at, the hang down of the tank was actually quite a lot. You'd probably hit it. Yeah. This one just fits perfectly. It's really nice. It's really snug. Yeah, no. And what a difference it's made in terms of going on trips and things like that. To have that much fuel, it's good. Yeah. Because
I've seen quite a few long range tanks, like even for cruisers or other cars, they hang past the chassis. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you go over a dune or flipping log or whatever, you're going to smash a tank, you know? And a lot of people will actually get rid of their main tank and just get the big tank. Yeah. And so you got all your fuel in that one tank. Yeah. It's just like, I do like dual tanks in case something goes wrong or whatever. So this is cool.
It's working well, and that's actually one of my favourite upgrades, I have to say. The fact that I don't spend all my time going to petrol stations now. I just press a button.
No, it should be because you've got a rooftop tent now.
Well, yeah, okay, that's my favourite modification. I'll give you that. So yeah.
Cool. But I guess we're on to the little palace. Carpet.
Now, not every rooftop tent has a doormat. So this is my ladder bag, which doubles up as a doormat. So that was the guys at Drifter that did that. Pretty clever. And the other thing I love about this is my shoe holders.
Oh yeah.
So you go up the ladder and you go, oh my word, my feet are dirty. I need to get my sandy. I need to take my sandy shoes off. And I'll just, oh God. Oh,
let me hold you up here.
Just cut that, will you?
Jesus.
And then you just pop them in here like that, and off you go.
Nice. See, I like to put my shoes in the tent so I get a good night's sleep.
No. You're going to bring all the dirt in. This is the way forward. Now, I usually put one shoe in each because I'm just by myself, and I figure, well, I've got two, so I should probably use two. It's a strange thing, I know. And there you go, look at this.
I'm glad you can find them again.
So that's actually one of my favourite things is the shoe. Does your tent have do you have shoe holders? Really? Do you? I don't think you do.
I think he's lying.
I think you're lying.
They're in the tent.
We'll have to check that.
Yeah.
So this is the Drifter rooftop tent at the Wildland.
Yeah.
I've got the 1.2, which is just 1.2 wide. You've got the 1.4, haven't you?
Oh, I thought it was a big one too.
Yeah, so yours is 20 centimetres wider. I mean, big deal. How much did that cost you?
Hey.
Like $500 or something? For a 20 centimetre ruler. You know those ones you used to get at school?
It makes all the difference.
Yeah, okay.
20 centimetres.
Well, in certain places it does. Yeah. So I got this last year and I honestly absolutely love it. So you've got the front entrance here, but what I love about it is you've got entrance here, you've got entrance at the back, and then you'll know as well there's another, at the back of the tent there's just another air vent, so you've got air coming in from 4 different directions, and it's really high once you're in it, and that.
Yeah.
Got the lights inside for the, so you can see what you're doing. So yeah.
You just have a little battery pack to run them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went for this one because the 1.2 weighs 52 kilograms.
Yeah.
And when it's closed, it's 16 centimeters high. So
I thought you were going to say different weight then.
No.
When it's closed, it's like 40.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
So yeah, I've got an apartment, so I have to get into the apartment. So I needed something that was low. So this does the trick. So all in all, it's a really good tent.
No, I like it, man. Very clean.
And I'm also
very clean.
Yes, very clean. Ow, Jesus! Something bit your foot, you bastard! Oh, that hurt.
Here in Australia, you have oh, there's a bull ant. Oh, look at him. Oh, little bull ant. Oh, that's solid.
That really hurt.
Oh.
Dirty bastard.
Man, that's
Right, that's it. I'm putting on shoes. Right, shall we carry on?
Oh,
I was just about to talk about my roof rack before I got bitten by a bull ant. Okay. Oof. Compose yourself.
I don't think I've ever been bitten by one. No, I haven't.
Really?
But I heard that.
Well, do you want to go on my one? He's just there. I'm sure I can ask him to just come over and bite you in the leg.
So roof bars that your tent's attached to.
Yeah. Pretty clever, isn't it? Honestly, your questions are amazing. So, you got your tent attached to these roof bars, eh? Yeah, that's how it's attached.
Okay.
Go on, try again.
What is your tent attached to?
My tent is attached to 3 roof bars. Funnily, you should ask.
Wow.
So, roof rack, I have just changed from the Rhino Rack Pioneer to these 3 bars, which hold my tent on beautifully. Rhino Rack Pioneer weighs 38 kilograms, and these guys weigh 9. Yeah. So it's part of my FJ diet.
Oh, that's got a key, yeah.
Yeah, that's to protect. So like if you came along during the night and unbolted my my roof bar.
Yeah.
Well, you can't now, can you? Because I've got these really cool security keys, which I'm pretty sure I could pop out with a screwdriver.
I've never thought about stealing a roof rack, but yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense.
I mean, some people would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, these are good. And Jake and I put the tent back on today, which, which I was instrumental in getting it on there. I mean, I pretty much did all the work and he just sat around.
Oh, I can imagine that.
Yeah. Mostly me.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it is you can actually, so on the Rhino rack, you can't get your hands underneath it because you've got the backbone thing here.
Yeah.
Look at this, I can just tighten them, loosen them. This is amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. Pretty good. And this is the first time the tent's been on in probably 2 months.
Wow.
And the good thing about this is, I'll never forget it.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah, yeah. So there you go.
Nice.
I'll just move my shoe holder. What are we doing next?
I suppose we should go inside the cockpit.
So welcome.
Right, so yes, this is I love this. Yeah. So cool. Got the
How cool is the blue?
Yeah, yeah.
I got blue everywhere. I love it. It's just and the cliff dashboard just falls off.
That's pretty cool.
I haven't done too much in here.
It's just a small windscreen. It feels like I'm like a...
Now you know why my YouTube sign wouldn't fit. I was like, oh, I can't actually see anything.
Fair enough. Yeah,
so
I can see that
that's
now.
why I've gone for the minimal look.
Yeah. Feels like a tank. Not like I've been in a tank, but it would be like...
Yeah, so in here, what have I done? I've got spotties, I've got compressor off of there, long range fuel tank in there, and we have got throttle control over here, which I absolutely love. I wasn't sure about this,
that's so cool,
but Yeah, the throttle controller, I actually use it most probably in the economy mode in traffic.
Oh yeah.
But then when you're off-roading and you're going over bumps and rocks and stuff like that, and you've got it in economy mode, it's just so much better.
Yeah.
And then if you absolutely want to thrash it, off the traffic lights, not that I do. You go into U mode, U9. U9 is the one, ultimate launch mode.
Yeah, it's so
but yeah, I love it. You know, it's just like, this is like sitting in an armchair. You've got your armrest here, and it's just, yeah, it's cool.
That's awesome. This reminds me of like my granddad's car. Not saying it's an old car.
Thanks.
But like he used to have this as well. He'd be like, just to let us know.
Yeah.
You know, when we like, hey, we're on a good angle here, or we're heading the right direction. Yeah. Well, but like, well, you know, it's cool. I love this thing's a cool.
You know, when you and Jake pull into campsite, right, and you spend a long time like driving back and forwards and digging holes to make your tents level.
Yeah.
I just use my compass and I go, oh, look at that, I'm level. No holes were dug, no nothing. Just cool. Level.
That is good.
Yeah. So you guys should maybe get one of these.
Oh.
Do they have them patrol? Probably not, eh?
Nah. I've got a digital one.
Oh, I've got a digital
Built
one.
into it.
You probably have to calibrate it first, dude. He has to do like circles to calibrate it.
Yeah. All right, so I mean, yeah, that's it. I love it. It's basic, it's simple, but it's functional. Auto, yeah.
Did they make a manual?
No, they never did a manual.
Okay.
They never did a manual and never did a diesel.
Yeah.
Which I understand the manual, but I would have done a diesel. Can you imagine an FJ with a diesel? That would have been really cool.
Because I think these were mainly for the States, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were really popular in the States.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean,
they don't like diesels.
And auto, not saying that.
And it's just a real simple kind of, you know, if you want to go into H4, you just hook that lever and away you go. No buttons.
It's cool,
no nothing.
It's cool with the lever.
Yeah. It's just.
So mine, it's like you can even hear the pin like ting. You know, it's happening.
Yeah, it's good. I don't have a sand mode or a rock mode or anything. I've just got high, low.
See, I mean, me and you on top of the dune, and then Jake's still on the bottom.
I know. Do you remember when he was just wedged on top of the dune and we had to...
let's go into S mode, sand.
Yeah, sand.
How dense is the sand?
Wait.
Must be like S.
I'll get the owner's manual out because I don't know how to use it yet. Shall we just get some max tracks out and a shovel and dig them out? That's how it went. Anyway, Jake will love this. All right. So yeah, 45 litre fridge, which is fine for me. It's plenty. This is actually my...
what brand is it?
It's a Waco.
Oh, Waco.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's good.
Cool.
That's my solar shower.
Oh yeah.
So I'll basically chuck that up on the roof of the car.
Yep.
And in the sun, and it heats up, and then you just hang it off the roof and you get a shower.
Nice.
Literally, yeah. I used it a few times recently. I was a bit skeptical because that was $14 from Big W.
Yeah.
But actually it was pretty good.
Nice.
Worked pretty well.
I've had one of those before and I left it on the roof, heated up nice, and by the time I got to use it at night,
that tends to be what happens.
It's like, oh, go shower, it's stone cold.
Yeah, you leave it out all day and you're like, and then you go away and it cools down. It's got a couple of flaws. I'm running the Engel battery box, which has got a 100 amp lithium battery from Allspark.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably 15 kilograms all up. I've got a DC-DC charger in there, and I've got a 300 watt inverter as well. So I've got socket, USBs, 12 volt. It works really well, and solar as well goes into that. So that's worked absolutely perfectly. Really good. Yeah, cool, and then you've just got all my other nicely organized, non-drawered setup in there.
Yeah, cool. This is one of those you can just like take out and you can leave here.
Yeah. So I mean, we could take that over to the campsite and just like plug things into it, charge phones, charge cameras, whatever. That's why I kind of like it. Just move it around as you need be, and then you get home, plug it in, and away you go. And it charges while you're driving as well. So
nice.
Worked really well.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Do you think you ever put a drawer system in here?
Well, it's just weight again. Like I'd love to have the rear bar. I'd love to have the drawers and all that, but my weight would just be way over the GVM. So it's always about managing weight with an FJ. Right. Some people don't. Some people aren't fussed about it. That's fine. Yeah. But I'm trying to sort of keep within the GVM. Yeah. But drawers would be handy. Yeah. It's my little table. Oh. So this is from Kaon. Put this in a few weeks ago. Because what I found myself doing is I'd go to the fridge, I'd get all my food out, and I'd basically cook and make sandwiches and all sorts on here. And when you're on the beach or the red sand, it's not really the best. Yeah. So this one just kind of.
It's quite neat, It's like actually flush.
Yeah, they've done it really well. It just sort of fits in perfectly. So that just pops up. Oh, that's where that bolt went. I did wonder where that was. And it's pretty good size, so I can get my stove on here, I can get the jet boil on here, I can get my food, and I can, you know, I can make food no bother. And yeah, they've done a really good job, because that's at an angle as well, but the table's completely level.
So that little adjuster levels
yeah, so you just use that to adjust it.
Yeah, because some people park at an angle, they're like, oh, move the car again. So that's good.
No, it's good. So that's K-On's. And the good thing about K-On is they've done a lot of stuff for the FJ, specifically because they had one.
Yeah.
So they've really thought about it. And that's a simple install. I mean, it's a couple of brackets and away you go. And then it just sort of stores up. You put these on here. I've got one there which fell off earlier, so that needs to go back on, but that was obviously my fault, not K-On's.
Not doing the right torque setting.
Yeah. And it's all good. The other thing that's cool about the FJ is this window pops open. So I didn't know this for a very long time. I don't think have I got the keys? Yeah, I do.
Sick. So
I met this other guy with an FJ, right? And he had his back window open, and I was like, oh mate, where'd you get that window from? And he's like, no, you just do this. And off you go. And I was like, wow.
No way.
I am a bit like simple sometimes, so that's sick. But that's really handy if you just want to like lean in for the fridge, or like if you want a bit of air, or just, you know, not opening this big heavy door all the time. Super handy. And when you're charging stuff, just have that like that. And
that's cool, man.
There you go. So there you go.
Very nice.
I think that's about it. I think we've covered everything.
That's cool, man. I tell you, these cars are bloody capable, eh? Like out the box, like I've done 4-door training, I run tours, and they're pretty much stock when they rock up, and they just go, eh?
Yeah.
Like they've got the wicked clearance.
Yeah. When I got it, I did a couple of 4-wheel drive courses, and when you rock up, the guys are just like, especially on sand and things like that, because it's so light, everyone's just like, like you say, in terms of 4-wheel drive stock, you can do most things in this.
Yeah, it's probably stop making them.
Yeah, hopefully, I'm really hope that they'll come up with something like it again, because it's not for everyone, but I just love the quirkiness of it, and it's got a real strong following. You know, there's
and the colours. They just got like
the colours. Yeah,
look at me.
they do stand out. They do stand out.
That's sick, man.
All right, so that's my FJ.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks for the walk round.
Yeah. No, I hope your toe gets better from the bull end.
Cut.
Just.